Well, after a fairly dry start to the day, we're beginning to see some showers moving in to southwest Florida this afternoon. As you can see on Wink Live Doppler 3X, 3 times more accurate radar, the heaviest of the rainfall currently moving through southern highlands into northern portions of Glades County. That's where I'm tracking light to moderate rainfall. But for the most part, the rainfall is very light. You can see it is very spotty in nature as it is tracking inland and towards the coastline, and we'll continue to see that path over the next couple of hours. Ave Maria seeing a little bit of rainfall pushing through, a light shower in Immokalee as of right now. And the reason that we're seeing these showers move in from our inland communities is because they actually originate out in the Atlantic, but this easterly flow that we have in place has pushed those showers from the Atlantic through the East Coast and then into our neck of the woods. So we will eventually see those showers push offshore. I think that'll happen more so around 9 o'clock this evening. As we take a look at those temperatures, mild out there, 70s for those rain-cooled areas, 80s for the rest of us. Dew points remain sticky out there, upper 60s and low 70s. So here's a look at the next couple of hours. You will notice still some isolated showers pushing through around 6, 7 o'clock tonight. And then again around 8, 9, 10 o'clock, I think most of those showers will be sitting offshore and most of us will be dry around this time of the evening. Now starting our Sunday off with a really gorgeous start, just a couple of clouds in view, and throughout the day just going to be seeing a nice mix of sun and clouds, just a possibility of a stray shower. So it is going to be a great day to get outside, soak up a bit of sun, and you won't have to worry about the rain gear at all. Temperatures will be on the warmer side, upper 60s and low 70s, when we should be starting off in the mid 60s for this time of the year. And then into the afternoon, it's going to be another warm day, temperatures topping out mid to upper 80s, when again we should be sitting closer to about 84 degrees in Fort Myers for this time of the year. And tomorrow we will begin to see those winds increase quite a bit. So breezy day for us, as sustained winds will sit anywhere between about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So a couple things to keep an eye on out in the tropics. We have subtropical storm Patty. It is a subtropical storm just because where it gets its energy is a little different from a tropical storm. Sustained winds of 65 miles per hour. You will notice it is far from us here in southwest Florida, but the concern is that it could bring a little bit more rainfall into western Spain, and Spain definitely doesn't need any more rain moving into the region. As we take a look at the bigger picture, you will notice a disturbance here over the Caribbean, a 10% chance of development. It is actually expected to merge with what is now Invest 97L, 80% chance of development over the next 7 days. So this is something we will be monitoring closely over the coming days. Now, there is quite a spread with the model thinking on intensity as well as where the system is going. As of right now, for the most part, we can depict that this will be, if it does become a tropical system, it will be a weak one. And to show you just the models that we're currently seeing, the American and European models, having it move through the Caribbean and into the central or western Gulf of Mexico. So again, something we will be monitoring closely. We'll have a better idea once we see actually something develop, and then the models will have a bit better handle on the future intensity and the future track of the system. Back locally, we can expect warmer than normal temperatures to stick with us as we head into next week, as highs will be sitting in the mid to upper 80s for the start of the week. And you will notice rainfall is going to be increasing come Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And so what's happening is tropical moisture associated with Invest 97L is going to lead to some higher rain chances as well as a slight breeze at times. And then once that system moves out completely, we'll see those rain chances drop off as we head towards the end of the week. Well, we had a fairly dry start to the day, and then late afternoon we began to see some showers moving in from the east, and those showers still working their way towards the coastline. But you will notice with this radar loop how those showers are fizzling as they do so. So we'll take a closer look on Wink Live Doppler 3X, 3 times more accurate radar. You will see how that rainfall is beginning to weaken as it does track along into the west of I-75. Right now seeing some rainfall through Babcock Ranch, heading towards Cape Coral. A closer look at some of these communities being impacted by these showers. North Fort Myers about to get some rainfall. Fort Myers Shores seeing a little bit of rain as well. The Villas, that's where we're seeing some moderate rainfall, Cypress Lake and into Whiskey Creek. We'll continue to see those showers push through over the next hour or two, and then they will be working their way offshore. So what's happening is we have this easterly flow in place, and so these showers have actually originated out in the Atlantic. They've worked their way through the East Coast, and then they made it into our neck of the woods, into our far interior sections earlier this afternoon, and that's why they continue to track towards the Gulf of Mexico. Right now, temperatures sitting in the 70s and 80s, a little bit cooler for those areas that have already seen the rainfall push through, and dew points are on the sticky side in the upper 60s and low 70s. As we take a look again, next couple of hours, we will see those showers pushing offshore, mainly dry overnight, and then into our Sunday, we're getting ready for a gorgeous day. Just a few clouds to start the morning off. Into the lunch hour, mostly sunny, and then we will just see a mix of sun and clouds through the rest of the afternoon, and the possibility of a stray shower, so really nothing to dampen any of your Sunday plans that you have in place. It is going to be another warm day for us. Temperatures starting off upper 60s and low 70s when we should be in the mid 60s for this time of the year, and afternoon temperatures warming into the mid to upper 80s when you could see here Fort Myers should be topping out at 84 degrees for this time of the year. Instead, we're expected to hit 87 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be a breezy one for us as well. So a couple of areas to watch in the tropics. We have subtropical storm Patty, sustained winds of 65 miles per hour. Far from us here in southwest Florida, but I do want to point out that it is expected to head towards Portugal. Could be bringing some heavy rainfall into western Spain, and Spain definitely doesn't need any more rain to head into their direction. So we have Patty right now. We have this disturbance here highlighted in yellow, very low in chance of developing, but it is bringing some rain to the Caribbean, and it's actually expected to merge with Invest 97L that has an 80% chance of development over the next 7 days. Now there is a model spread on intensity and where this system could possibly go. Models will have a better handle once we actually see something form, but as of right now, some models showing it as a tropical depression. Other models just have it as an area of low pressure, so something for us to watch, but I think the consistency is a weak tropical system is possible as we head into next week. Here's a look at the American and European models. You will notice it has it moving through the Western Caribbean and into the central or western Gulf of Mexico. Again, we will have a better idea as we see the system eventually form. Back locally, we're going to keep temperatures on the warmer side as we head into next week. You will notice better rain chances come Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's because we will have a surge of tropical moisture associated with Invest 97L, leading to some better rain chances, a bit of a breeze as we head into our Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday, and then drier air will move back in as we head towards the end of the week.